Alright guys, I'm going to do a quick tutorial about how I set my audio up on OBS for tournament streaming and stuff. I was asked to do this for some of the new caches that are going to be coming in case anybody has any questions. You can let me know, but this will show you how to do it. To note, I am running on Windows 10, the Anniversary Edition, because I do have Halo Forge. I actually downloaded the Anniversary Edition. And then I also am using the regular OBS. I'm not using multi-platform, so I'm using the older version. But this workaround should still work. First, we're going to go to Google here. We're going to go to virtual audio cable. You can see right here I already have it searched. I've actually done this video a couple times. And you're going to click it, and what you're going to do is you're going to go down to this fourth link here, VB Audio Virtual Apps, and you're going to click that. It should take you to this page, VB Audio Software. Now, the software is actually donationware, so you can actually donate to them if you want. I think donations get you extra lines and stuff if you wanted to have multiple lines running for different things. But we're just going to go ahead and stick with this one. And what we're going to do here is we're going to scroll down to this right here, install VB Cable Virtual Audio Device. You're going to click download, okay? I've already done it. As you can see, I've just downloaded the VB Cable Driver Pack 43, but when you click it, it should just download automatically. If it doesn't work, it does have a click here button to download from an alternate website. After that, we're going to go into, here, I'll just do this like this. I'm going to click this download button. This is a Firefox option, and I'm going to just open the containing folder. As you can see here, we got this. It's a zipped folder, so you're going to need something like 7-zip or WinZip. I have 7-zip, and you're going to want to right-click it. I always use, go to the 7-zip option here, and then I hit extract to VB Cable Audio Driver Pack, or VB Cable Driver Pack 43. And I've already actually done that, so I'm going to scroll up here. I'm going to find Driver Pack 43. And you can see here, it's got two different ones. This one is for 32-bit devices. This is for 64-bit devices. As you can see on the README here, I'm going to drag this over here. It says to install, you just unzip it. Launch the setup program in administrator mode. So, like it says, if you want to do the regular one, you do 32-bit, 64-bit is this one right here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to right-click this. I have a 64-bit Windows 10, so I'm going to right-click this. I don't think Windows 10 has a 32-bit version. I'm not honestly sure. I'm going to go ahead and click Run as Administrator. And I'm going to hit Yes, and there we go. It started up. Virtual Cable is already installed because I already have it installed, obviously. But it would run this and let you know. This is also how you get it off if you don't want it on. But I have mine on, so we're going to go ahead and close out of that. Close out of that. And now we're going to go down here to the audio. And it's probably different on most devices or on most computers because I have Windows 10. But you go down to this megaphone right here. You're going to right-click it, and you're going to want to open playback devices. Okay, now you see the playback devices here. I have a lot of different ones here, but the one you want is down at the bottom. There's a thing right here that says VB Audio Voicemeeter VAIO. You can even do this other one. I do have Voicemeeter, so it may be a bit different, but they're basically the same thing. So what you're going to want to do is right-click on it and set as, excuse me, let me set something else to default. Okay. So you're gonna want to right-click either this one if you have it. If you don't, then there's also this one that says VB Virtual Audio Cable, which is probably what you'll have. But you'll right-click it and hit Set as Default Device, and I also set it as the default communication device. So you're gonna make sure you have cable input just like that. Then, because you won't be able to hear any audio if it's like this, because it's putting it into an audio source that doesn't actually come out anywhere, it's just virtually on your computer. So then you're going to go up here to recording. You're going to click on it. And you can see right here that obviously my voice is being picked up. There's nothing being played right now. If I were to be playing something in the background, this one would actually be moving. But seeing as I have my input as the VB Audio Voicemeeter, VAIO, yours could probably be VB Audio Virtual Cable. You're going to want to match which one is your default device to which one is the output device. Now make sure you read which one. See, this is VB Audio Voicemeeter VAIO. That is the one that I have set as default. Okay. So doing that, you're going to right click, go to Properties, see here, and in Properties, you're going to want to click this second tab here that says Listen. Okay? And as you can see, I have the Listen to this device checked, and I have it playing through my headset. Now you can change it so it plays through your regular speakers. You can have it play through something else if you have multiple different audio devices. But I always have it play through my headset, or if I want to watch it like TV, I have it play to my regular speakers. So you're going to want to click like your headset, okay? And then you're going to hit Apply, because it's probably going to ask you to hit Apply, and you're going to hit OK. Then you can hit OK on this, and you just let it go. Now, we're going to want to go into OBS and make sure that in Settings, in the Settings tab here, you go to Audio, and you can either set it to the specific device, or you can just hit Default. I always just have it on Default. Okay. Now that's going to make sure that OBS picks up that audio cable. Now, next we're going to go to Discord. I'm going to move Discord over here. In Discord, let me move OBS back over here so I can see it. So in Discord, when you're streaming, you want to keep everything the same. In Discord, you want to make sure that in your user settings, your voice is going through default. All your voice communication is going through default. That will allow it to be picked up by OBS. If you don't want it to go through OBS, in that voice settings, you go down here to user settings, which is the little gearbox. You're going to click it. Then you're going to over here to voice. You're going to click that. And then you're going to go to output device. Now, if you don't want the stream to pick it up, you change it to whichever device that is not the default one that you have. So in my case, I just put it straight to my speakers, and I hit done. I put it straight to my headset. OBS won't pick it up, and it will be going to my headset. I can still hear them, and they can't hear me, or they can't hear Discord through OBS. Now, if you want to talk, you have to make sure you mute your mic. I do it by clicking this, and you see that muted it. I talked, you didn't hear it. Make sure that it's grayed out when you don't want it to talk, and that it is gray when you do want to talk. Now, when I'm running the tournaments, I make sure I have a second monitor, right? So what I'll do is I'll take OBS and I'll put it down here in one corner. I have the option to snap to corners. So I put this here in this corner. I put this one up here, and I'll put something like, let's just go to the virtual audio thing. Like this will be my Twitch. That's also got the bracket and a tab. It's also got the overlay for VVV, because their overlays run through the browser. And then I also pop the chat out, and I put it down in the bottom corner down here. So that way I can still monitor chat if I need to. I can still see my stream, and I can see Discord to make the changes I need. I also keep the this window in the background in case I need to access it. I also have several other windows like my bot and things like that running in the background, so that way if I need them I can pull them up quickly. That way, say you're playing music over a delay screen, you can always go into recording, find which device is the one you're listening to, which in my case it's this bottom one, and go back to properties, and you can actually click the listen button off and hit apply, and you won't hear anything coming through. It'll still be playing. OBS will still be picking it up, but you don't have to listen to it. That way, if the music's a bit too loud and you can't hear, you don't have to worry about turning it down. And then when you want to bring it back, make sure before the stream comes back, you hit listen to this device and apply again so you can hear the sounds. Real quick, I'm also going to go over one more thing, which I found out. Rocket League itself, when I'm streaming Rocket League, sometimes I have to click off the window, right? Well, normally when you do that, the sound goes away. So Mahulis and I actually found a workaround for this, and I can post. I'll post a link under this video, like in the description. Also, this video will be unlisted on YouTube. The only way to access it will be either contacting me directly, or I will have it posted in the VVV forums. I will also post all the links. I'll probably even do some timestamps to help you guys find information you need easier. But with that said, there's a way to make sure the audio goes through your even when you're clicked out of the window. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your documents folder, okay? And in there, you're going to find My Games. You can double click that. Then you're going to find Rocket League. Double click it. Go into TA game. Then you're going to go into, I believe it's config. Yes, it's config. You're going to go into this second folder that's labeled config. Double click it in. Then you're going to go into TA input and open with, I use Notepad. Oh, well, that's the wrong one. Excuse me. You're going to go into TA system settings. Excuse me. That is the wrong one, the first one I said. It's TA system settings. Now in here, as you can see, there's a long list of commands. Now what you want is this first one right here, use direct sound. You want it to equal false. When it's on true, when you're clicked out of the window, it won't play the sound. But if you put it to false, it will then play through your heads, or play through when you're not clicked on it. And when you're done with that, make sure it's capital false, capital F-A-L-S-E. When you're done with that, you can go into File, Save, and exit out. And now, when you load up Rocket League, you can load it up and move the window, like click out of your window, and it should still play like the background music and stuff. If you have any other questions or anything else, you can message me on the forum at BrobaTC. You can also go into the VVV Discord if you're not already, and find me, and I can help you through any problems you're having. But that's really all I have. Like I said, any other questions, let me or Bagsley know, and Bagsley can contact me. So thank you guys, and good luck, guys.